time. My cat is really upset that I'm not already in bed, which is, I love him for that. He's so great. I wanted to get in touch with, like, and come into the space yesterday, but, you know, things happen. Right time, right place, all the time. So let's see here. Okay, you know, during the last readings when we were getting a lot of towers, a lot of death, a lot of, like, things changing, for me, it was super big change, like redirection on my course. Hey, Lori, how are you doing? And so now just trying to, like, take stock and determine the, you know, what I say, like, the correct path forward for us. And so that was, you know, if you, towers happen to everybody. You don't know how you're doing. I'm sure you're doing great. The cat just, like, stop and go to bed. Okay, he's not happy about it. But, okay. So, if you're facing any of these tower moments lately or in the future, that would be my suggestion, is, like, take a deep breath, try to take a higher perspective, take stock of what you already have that's, like, that is, like, a skill you have or anything like that, and, you know, make plans. And I'm super fortunate to have such a supportive family. And what else are the things we're looking into? I would also say choose go, no-go points, especially if you're looking into doing your own business or being self-employed. And then now, as always, you know, automate everything that you can. Lori, I do have my cards here. I want to say about the two other things that are on my mind, and then I'm more than happy to do that for you. Yeah, and we'll create the circle after I talk about this stuff. So, my dad had his heart transplant, and for 3 days he was basically kept under anesthesia, so he didn't really wake up for a few days. And then it took him a while to actually wake up beyond the, like, surgery being finished. And when he was going through the surgery that night, before I heard from my mother, I was, like, in the hospital room, and my father's, like, spirit was beside me, and we were watching what was going on. And then the next night, I saw him in my dream, like, doing some energetic protection stuff. Like, there was some nasty, and he was just like, nope, nope. And my cards have told me that that's how I know it's him as well. It's my dad. And then the next day, things were getting a bit better, you know. He is recovering, but I had this feeling like the reason why he was still under and kind of, like, not waking up right away was being afraid of all the pain that's in his body. So I basically had a little conversation with him. What's up, people? With this spirit being like, listen, here I'm sending you with all this healing energy. You really need to go back. Like, everything's gonna be fine. And then the next day, my mom said that he started being responsive to commands and questions, which is a miracle. It's totally a miracle. Okay, then this one is how my, like, cat showed me some new things, right? So he was sitting down here, and I was just, like, working, and then he's staring up over my head. Oh, this is a cat. And I live just outside New York City. You can see the city from my apartment windows. He really wants me to go to bed. It's way past his bedtime and he's not happy about it. It's just a cat, a very close-up view of our very sweet kitty. So, he alerted me to something being there. And normally, and in the past, we've, you know, kind of like gotten rid of those kind of spirits and energies and all of the kind of things that we consider low or negative vibration, right? This idea of oneness is all of that is the same. So when there is like a spirit, a moderating spirit, anything like that, this was the first time I realized, I was like, oh, it's like I need to just kind of like welcome it in, help it feel better, let them know that it's okay to like go do something else. They don't have to serve anyone else, and kind of transmute all their energy and raise the vibration. Because as much as we don't like many things that happen, oneness is all of us. What do I want to talk about? Well, I just finished these stories about what's been going on in my life, a bunch of like woo-woo stuff, and now I will read cards for Lori because she needs that, and you're here for a reason too, obviously. Teacher vibes. Get low marks in exams. Sounds like you've been a little traumatized. How do we spell Cruza? I hope that's it. What's going on in my life? Okay, so what happened that's so amazing is, yes, I did kind of I definitely energetically hit the jackpot, right? I'm so grateful. Oh, see, that's why. Listen, same thing I tell my kids is like, you get your degree in high school, you're good. College only cares about your high school grades for 1 year. It's just to get into college. Kind of like, once you get into the job market, they're not asking you your high school grades, they're asking you for your first job, like, what were your grades for your degree? And then I also share with my kids that C's get degrees, boys. Oh, so all the big, like, things that are happening, right? We saw the Tower card so many times, and the Death card so many times when we were here. I was seeing it in my own readings and for everybody else. Like, there is a lot of changes going on, to the point where it's like, it's so weird how things line up, right? So then I just have to be like, we're always okay, and I'm always at the right place at the right time for everything. And no, Lori, don't go. Hold on. I am. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself in a second. All right, Lori, ma'am, this is it. You're kind of just starting on a new project or focus of the material world. So could be like a side hustle or new job that you're like wanting to get. You got the 8 of Cups too, which is like, you want this, it's going to require some of this, like emotional management, right? Uncovering the hidden, because the hidden emotions are what does like the triggering, right? And this is the last one, Lori. It's like, this is what's going to be required for the new thing that you're looking at doing, right? Okay, let's see. So, just so you know, I have my bachelor's degree in chemistry, and I've worked at a research and development lab. Like, I don't come to these ideas out of superstition, more always as like reality and experiences. Like, I have done tarot cards and things have like happened or been revealed, and I can get like statistically impossible things happening, like pulling the same cards out of 2 different decks, or getting the same message over and over and over again. It's okay. Let's see. How many days until I become a toast fully? Okay. Your energy's a little... we're gonna help you out with that. We're helping me too. Clear messages. That was sitting there good. Alright. Okay, I'm going to tell you what the card shows, but I cannot be totally certain that this isn't for me, because it seems like, again, we're getting a lot of similar messaging, probably because we're part of the same, like, soul family, which is how you came across this video anyway. Thanks for staying. Love that so much. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. This can mean someone who is a Gemini. This is the season of May, just before Cancer season, at the end of June. Let's see what else we got here. Someone's showing you how to be toast, man. Someone's showing you how to be toast, or you're showing the next person how to be toast too. As you're learning these new things, or how things are kind of going for you, it feels a little bit like this. I would say to resolve this kind of thing, I always recommend you focusing on things you have a lot of, or there are a lot of around you. There's infinities around us all of the time, like the number of leaves on a tree, grains of sand and the beach, like, that's all there. Okay, and then you have the sun coming. So when you focus on what's good, focus on the sun, focus what brings you joy, and then you are being called to be the Hierophant. There's something that you're teaching now. There's something that you have very specific skill set or understanding, wisdom or knowledge that you're sharing. That's why, look, it comes full circle. Where'd that one just go? Right, this is also mirroring that, because this person teaching the next one, that is the Hierophant. I would... What I would say is, the guidance that I understand it as is to focus on the positive, the abundance, the joy. Try to not focus on any material matters that that happens sometimes with messages. I hope so too. That's why we're here. That's always why we're here. See, you didn't even know why you were coming across this channel today. This is not a time I normally stream either. It's like, I've been told repeatedly and seen it in this, basically like space I'm holding here together, is that many people come here, they see, even just for a few moments, they see me, it starts their whole journey. That's why I'm here. Like, I'm here to bring the light. I am the light. Yeah, I just cut the deck on the card that the deck always tells me is me. It's me, it's me, it's me. Yeah. So the latest thing I've learned is there is no reason to be afraid, scared, or intimidated by any kind of low vibrational energies. We are all one. I see it more now as helping those energies to transmute and get either back to the earth or increase the general vibration. Thank you. I love that. Hey Brian, how are you? This is not the time I usually stream, but it's been a minute and there was a lot of tower moments and change today. Yes, absolutely. Here's one thing I'll tell you. Speak blessings onto other people's lives, whether they hear you or not, because then you are also blessing yourself, because we all are one. Y'all, it's wild. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I didn't plan on being here very long tonight anyway. So, yeah. I usually, okay, one exception, but I always, like, make these lives available to watch after the fact, because I know that can be helpful as well. So, always happy to do that. Ooh, okay. I'm going to ask the cards to not include me in their messaging, and we'll see if we get something still so very similar, because we're likely, a little connected. That's how we get in these places together. Hey, Govind, how are you? Okay, and I just got a crystal to share with you too. Okay, and one of them came out. Okay. Okay. You're starting to go your own way. Whoever this is for, and here now or in the future watching, which is of course the most beautiful thing about this space, is that regardless of time or location, we're able to be together in this space, share energy and all of that. Sailing on to smoother waters, take the lessons with you. It's so wild this came upside down, because I always keep them going the right way, or going right side up. This way I know that's what it's for, but also, like, energetically it'll feel different. This is you putting down, or as an example of all of the hard work that was done, but it's like it feels over now. It feels over now, especially since the next one is this. This is legacy. This is family. This is patriarch. Star. You're the one who creates your reality. Your wish is whatever you want to make it. Superstar. Then there's this one. Okay, so after these two, which are like, you can control everything, this is what's coming for you, what's for you, you can't miss it, like all of this positive things, there's some false beliefs or ideas still, like loops or beliefs that you have in your mind that are holding you back from the Star, the 10 of Pentacles, and now also the 9 of Pentacles. So always just remind yourself, right? You've made it this far. You've done a good job. Like, it can continue. You can continue. And if you feel like you can't continue, then of course, reach out to people. That's all I'm going to say about that. I totally did not invite in our usual celestial team here today, but as for a tomorrow thing, how many times have I seen this? I keep seeing the High Priestess. I think this is probably all. There's one more. Alright. This one's about like changing your perspective or emotional intelligence, ability to have fun, imagine, feel truly the emotions that you want to feel, not just the emotions as a response to things that are happening. Yeah? This is the Justice. This is Libra season. It's also talking about getting what's owed you as the King of Pentacles. And it's justice for this situation because they're taking swords out of the equation, right? Sneaking away with things that could be not great for you. It could also be about like when justice is served and you're the King of Pentacles, or maybe the King of Pentacles is the one serving the justice on you, right? So this would be like taking lessons with you, ensuring that they don't have as many things to harm you with. So for example, I guess, would be like someone who, as the King of Pentacles, wants to impose on others their ideal of justice. This is how you get away with that. It's like you distance yourself from that energy if they're the ones that are working on that justice. I see stuff for myself everywhere, so like confirmations, cards. Somebody is not necessarily going the way they know they should, right? It's like they're going forward with this idea, with this plan. However, it's quite clear that they're looking in the back, looking in the past. This is slow and steady progress, like, to your goal. And sometimes the goal isn't necessarily the one you want to be doing, but then it always, again, this one showed up, right? Find a different perspective that feels better. And if that isn't sufficient, then put your effort and energy towards where you want to go, where it will be good. And I just flipped the deck again and the Six of Wands came out, so yeah, this is like victory, winning, all those who knew you on this journey are like cheering for you and welcoming you back, that kind of thing. I don't know. I think I'm done, guys. I usually go to bed way earlier than this. But thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the conversation. And I look forward to seeing you in this space again real soon. Bye.